Do, 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 do. Hmm. There you go. All right. Let's go ahead and just do this, and we can continue from where we were. All right. So, sorry about that, guys. This is going to be the main race, ending the first lap. We did not get to see the start, but that is just because of technical difficulties. It looks like 1507 has spun on the last sequence of corners. He's going down to 15th place. Double A got the jump on Derek, so not the other way around. Double A got jumped by Derek at the start of the race. Derek is now leading the race. Mark 7 is behind him. Buds is in P3. Vietnam in P5. Great moving up from him. GTSC 2 cents is actually getting charged on by Georgia Chargers. He goes on to the outside, tries to make a fast move. Does not work. GTSC 2 cents is covering that off very well. Let's see what tires everyone's on. Let's go. Sorry. Tires. So there's a lot of mixed tires here. There's only 2 people on soft tires. There is they're still going very much close to each other. Soft tires for Georgia, medium tires for 2 cents. I guess he's trying to make a pass to get to use those soft tires. Mediums for Derek in front. That's probably why he got that jump on AA, as AA is just going to have better tires at the end of his stint. Georgia pulling out to the side and gets spun around by 2 cents here on the corner. He's going to be going down a couple of places. He's dropped down to 15th place currently. Derek setting the fastest lap with the 31.1. We had contact in Stowe, I want to say that is called. I do not remember corner names very well, but what I do remember is Derek pulling away from AA, and Mark 7 is with DRS on AA, so he's going to be catching up of the rear of that Red Bull very fast. Let's see who is down here. Card attack going on the inside of Mango here, or looking up the inside of Mango. Did not make a move. He is on the soft tires, so he's going to be wanting to also get to use some of those. Georgia is in last place, effectively, on soft tires. He will be disappointed out of that result, but nothing much you can do now other than keep pushing and go forward. FL Racer is trying to look up the inside of Candy, as he's very, very close to that rear end. No real move made through the Maggots and Beckett's. Booby Poppy getting a 3-second time penalty. AA spinning. AA went off on Stowe. He spun. He's going to be down to, looks 7th place currently. He might lose another place, as he's on those really, really bad hard tires with grass and gravel all over them. Mango getting passed by FL Racer, and FL Racer actually goes off. He spins out of the last corner. That's unfortunate for him, as he was having a good race trying to overtake some people. Potato Aim on the back of Card Attack, very close here. He's probably going to be trying to make a move down into the next corner, as it is a DRS zone. Mango also spins out of that corner. He's going to be losing a lot of places. He's going to be down to 14th now. Georgia is in the pits on his tires. FL Racer gets past Mango. Yeah, they both spin, and they both lose places. Now they're at the back of the grid, as everyone is basically in a single file line, not too far away from each other actually. Everyone's average gap is around 1 to 2 seconds to the car in front. AA is catching the cars in front very quickly though, as he's on hard tires and Hopgun's on medium tires, but he has DRS coming down the straight, and he's going to be pulling off to the side, inside of the corner. He's going to be way ahead by the time of the braking zone. AA comfortably in front, trying to chase down 2 cents now. He is 1.5 seconds up the road. Let's see how fast it takes AA to catch up to 2 cents. As as Derek is 3 seconds in front of Hitch on softer compounded tires, Derek's going to have to be pitting onto either hards or whatever strategy he's going to be going on to, double mediums and a soft. I don't know. Personally, I would go for hards and a medium, but we'll see how these guys go. 15.07, trying to look up the inside of Candy, as Candy gets really squirrely out of the first chicane. And he's going to be kind of looking down the inside. No, he's not, because Card Attack's looking on the inside of him. as they make a little bit of contact, it looks like. Maybe they don't make contact. I can't see very well. They're glitching around a lot, but they're really, really close here. They're within half a second of each other. 3 cars within half a second is never going to end good, as they're all just going defending the position from each other. 50 and 07's inside and past into the Maggots and Beckett's. Got past before Maggots and Beckett's. No need to go side by side through here, as that loses you a lot of time. Candy is getting passed by Card Attack now, as he has that DRS and Candy does not. They're going side by side through Stowe, and Card Attack gets passed into 10th position. Just barely outside of that 1 second range of 15.07 in front, but he will be using a little bit of ERS to catch up, as he has a little bit more. They're about equal, actually. He has a little bit. Candy had a little bit more than the cars in front. Card Attack on those soft tires are not going to be lasting that much longer. Looking up the road now, Double A is on the back of 2 cents, 3 tenths. 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths is the difference between 2 cents and Double A. Double A has those newer hard tires. They're wearing a little bit less. Potato Aim actually gets past Candy. Looks like Candy's struggling a little bit on those hard tires. Derek has a 3-second time penalty, and he's almost 2.5 seconds in front. He lost a little bit of time, it looks like, from Mark 7. It looks like those tires are maybe wearing out more than he wanted them to. Buds goes off track. He skips the track basically entirely. Probably gets a warning there. He looks like he lost about half a second. Double A gets past 2 cents, as you see in that background there whenever we were watching Buds. Double A is now into 5th place, 2 cents into 6th, Hopka into 7th, Wower into 8th, 50 and 07 into 9th place, Card Attack into 10th. Card Attack is actually trying to make a look on 50, as he's just catching him pretty quickly. FL Racer has moved past, or not FL Racer. Mango is on the back of no, I don't know words. Mango is getting pressured by FL Racer, and FL Racer actually spins out of the last quarter. Oh man, second time in a row doing that. Not in a row, second time in a race doing that. It's not ideal for him. Candy is within 1 second of the cars in front. I don't think he's gonna get DRS here though. He does not, as the cars in front do. Booby is within half a second of Potato Aim. Potato Aim 2.5 seconds, so he's not getting DRS. Card Attack is getting DRS, as he's only 8 tenths. Wower is in front of him. Wower seems to be a little bit slower than the cars behind him. 50 and 07 catching a lot of time in the straights, and coming out of I can't even remember the name. With DRS, he's going to be opening that rear wing. 50 and 07 is going to be moving past Wower. Wower is going to tuck into the slipstream so he doesn't get double passed by Card Attack. His Card Attack is on those new rubbers, and he will be enjoying the grip that he has. Buds with a 3-second time penalty for exceeding for multiple warnings. Derek within 2 seconds of Mark 7 behind. Buds within 5 seconds, as Potato Aim gets another penalty, or gets a penalty for multiple warnings. Booby moving in front of Potato. Card Attack is a little bit behind Wower and 50 and 07. Wower actually seems to be looking down the inside of 50. Does not make a move stick, but goes a little bit wide. Card Attack does the same thing behind. Potato Aim losing another position, as he looks like he has spun at the end of the first straight there. All right, so coming across the line now is Derek, and he's going to be not really gaining any time on the car behind. He actually lost a tenth that lap as he was on 2 seconds, lap 8. And lap 9, he's on 1.9, just under 2 seconds. Kart Attack comes into the pits to change off those soft tires. It is about time. Those softs are 7 laps old. We'll see what tire he comes onto. Let's go ahead and just see who is the overall biggest winner and loser of this race. Biggest winner so far is Wower, as he's up 4 places from 13th. Biggest loser is Georgia, down 6 positions. Next would be AA, 4 positions down. VNM is 3 positions up. So he's having a good race over there. Everyone so far has one. Everyone who has a penalty so far only has 1 penalty. No more. And fastest lap is held by Mark 7 by 0.02 of a second in front of Derek, who is just barely holding on to the car there on the last couple of corners. Looks like behind, AA has made a move for 4th place on VNM. VNM actually spins out of the last corner, and wow, he hit that wall really hard. How is that not a retirement? Whoa. Wow. Alright, VNM is down to 9th position. Candy moves up to 10th. Wower getting a 3-second time penalty. Booby is down to 11th, as I think he spun. Mango try to look down and try to get past him, but actually he does, as Booby just goes off track to avoid collision, I'm guessing. So, lap 10. Not too much is going on. Georgia looks to be catching the cars in front. He had a 39 seconds. Now it's down to about 37 seconds. Actually, let's see what tire he went onto. He went onto the hard tire, so I don't know if that tire will go to the end. We will find out. Actually, as we're talking about him, he gets a 3-second time penalty just on his own. We will see what happens there. Derek comes into the pits on his medium tires. Let's see how that undercut does for him, as everyone else is going to be staying out on the hard tires. Mark 7 goes into the lead of the race, as he's still on pretty decently new tires, 11-lap-old hards. Buds goes into 2nd place, still laying to 3rd. Pretty decent recovery. He's only 11 seconds, basically, from the leader. 2 cents also gets past. Everyone's gonna start getting past Derek here. Derek looks to be like he's gonna be coming out behind VNM. Let's see. VNM and Derek are gonna be side by side through here. Actually, no, he gets right out in front of VNM here, but he is on those cold tires, so he's gonna lose a lot of grip. They're going to have a lot of advantage on him, especially through this DRS zone, where he is going to be using either a lot of battery or he's just going to be trying to not get past. Potato Aim with a 3-second time penalty. Derek keeps Booby Poppy also with a 3-second time penalty. Potato keeps going. Not Potato. Derek keeps going in front of VNM, so he is going to keep that position. Wower's in front, only 2 and a bit seconds, so he's going to be getting pressurized by him. Hopka and 50 and 07 are very, very close together through Magus and Beckett's. 50 and 07 is probably going to have the toe here, and Hopka using a lot of ERS to not get past. 50 and 07 basically hugging him through, not hugging, pushing him through Stowe corner. braking parallel to each other, really, really close to his rear end there. 2 cents comes into the pits. Let's see, Hopka still out in front. Not being passed by anyone here. Alright. So, Wower is within a second of Derek, so Derek is going to be getting the DRS. Mango and VNM are also, not Mango, VNM is also going into the pits for new tires. As we can see here, 2 cents is coming out of the pits in front of his teammate, but he is on those cold tires, so we will see how this pans out for him. Whoa, we're still on the rear end of Derek, just getting pulled along by those new tires, as he is closing the gap to Hopka every corner by around a tenth, 2 tenths, 3 tenths gain there. That's wild. Hopka with DRS down the straight, as 1507 is just pulling away from him at this point. 1507 is just over 25 seconds down the road from the leaders, who have not pit yet, and neither has 50, of course. Derek has pit, and Hopka goes into the pits. Derek is staying out, and he is out of the DRS range of a Wower, so he is not going to be getting DRS this lap. 1507 is only about 3 seconds up the road from Derek now, and he's gaining a lot of time through there. As we see here, Mango and Candy are really close to each other. Mango might have DRS for this next straight. Potato Aim coming into the pits. As let's watch Hopka come out of the pits on his own behind the 2 Haas cars. And looks like the Haas cars are having a little bit of a debate here, as 2 cents is out on newest tires, but FL Racer's still fast on those old worn mediums. They're probably a lot more rubbered in than those new hards, not mediums. They're probably a lot more rubbered in, used to the track and used to the grip that it gives. Understandably so. Potato Aim is just in front of Georgia, as actually Georgia's only 1 second from the next car ahead, which is Potato Aim. Not 1 second, 1 second behind, 1.5 seconds behind. He's still not getting DRS. Derek with the fastest lap of the race on hard tires with a 30.85. It's a very fast. Mango coming into the pits. Mango, alright. Let's go ahead and see what people have, what tire strategies people are doing. So, we got Derek on new hards. Mango is on new hards now. Hopka new hards. Card Attack is on a little bit older hards. VNM are on new hards. Potato M are on new hards. And Georgia's probably going to have to pit again for some mediums or softs at the end of the race. We will have to see. But the top 4 have not pitted yet. The top 3 are in a league of their own, as Georgia gets passed by the... Georgia is not getting passed. Georgia is getting side by side with Potato Aim, and unable to make anything stick for now. They're going down the inside here, and that's going to be the move done for Georgia, as he's going to get past Potato Aim from 30 seconds back. Yes, he was a pit stop behind, but he's gotten that back, and now he just has to keep it, as 1507 and AA have gone into the pits. And here comes Derek passing by AA and trying to just go as fast as possible to catch Buds and Mark 7 in front. Double A actually going on to the medium tires until the end of the race. They're going to be on for 11 laps. So is 50 and 07. There you have the best tire strategy probably possible around this circuit. As it looked like Georgia got another penalty. Booby also coming into the pits. Actually, let's see this. They are going side by side through here on the first real corner of the track, and 1507 loses the place to FO Racer. That undercut not working so well for him, but FO Racer does have to pit again. We'll see how this turns out, because 1507 has new mediums, and his FO Racer's teammate 2 cents is in front by just only 2 seconds. So FO Racer has to kind of hold up 50 on his new tires to just maybe make it as far as possible. As the leaders actually come into the pits, I didn't notice. Mark 7 is in the pits for medium tires. On lap 16, he's going to be carrying those until the end. Lap 10, and Bud is doing the same strategy. Derek does have a penalty, but he's going to be coming across the line now with a 30.804. Let's see from Derek's perspective. He gets past Buzz and he gets past Mark 7. Derek retakes the lead on those older hard tires. His undercut working him wonders, getting him back from where he was on the grid, back to where he was. I mean, Double A still struggling a little bit on those new mediums, but they are 1 lap warmer and more worn in than Mark 7 and Bud's mediums, so they will be getting more grip, and he's going to be catching them even faster. Only 3.5 seconds separating Double A and Budweiser, as Candy goes into the pits, and actually Double A sets a purple first sector, as you saw there on the minimap. Candy goes onto the medium tires, and he's going to be coming out in front of Booby Poppy. It looks like Georgia and Potato Aim are squabbling for last place here. We're just going and switching places a couple of times. Let's continue looking at what's going on here with Card Attack and Hopka. Card Attack is on the rear end of Hopka, very close. He's going to be getting DRS down this straight here. Mark 7 actually is also going to be getting DRS down the next straight, as Derek goes wide into the first corner, probably getting him another warning. He is on less grippy hard tires, more worn hard tires. Add that. Double A setting the fastest lap with a 29.8. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, 29.83. Which is a second faster than the next person. A second faster. He just gained a second on the next person. FO Racer coming into the pits on lap 17. He's going to be dropping down a couple of positions there. It looks like he may go back behind Candy, or even maybe... No, I think he will get behind Candy. There's too big of a gap there to not. Alright. Continuing down here, we're going to be looking at 2 cents and 50. 50 has caught up to 2 cents, as I said he would be, as FO Racer held him up a little bit, not enough. 50 with so much more grip, as you can see him just trying to go around the outside of the corner, in the middle of the corner. So much more grip than 2 cents at this point of the Grand Prix, at this point of the race. Unable to make a move here, but he's going to get a better exit, maybe. No, he's not. 2 cents is going to cover off the move, getting in front of him. Nothing to be done there, as it looks like someone got a little bit squirrely after the hairpin. 50 actually pulling off to the outside of the corner and makes a move past. Makes it stick. Let's see if 2 cents has anything to say about it. He's going to be sticking back for now. But currently, the lead for the race is Mark 7. Mark 7 has gone past Derek for the lead of the race, as Derek has just older harder tires than Mark 7. Mark 7 just has those new grippier tires, and he doesn't have a penalty, so that isn't going to be holding him back as well. As Booby Poppy and Mango have been kind of battling it out over here in P11 and P12. Just outside of the points, if anyone gets out of this race, they will be fighting for a points position, and that will matter at the end of the day. Card Attack staying close behind Hopka, VNM behind Card Attack, and Wower behind them, just barely outside of the half-second range. As these guys are all within half-second of each other, just barely outside of it. Booby is 14 seconds behind the next car, which is Wower. Mark 7 actually sets a faster lap time than AA with a 29.5. Being able to push now that he's finally in front of Derek, already pulling out 2 seconds on Derek on those old hard tires. Buds is, I don't think, gaining that much time to Derek. He's at 5.5 seconds coming across the first turn. Let's see in a little bit where he is. But currently, let's watch this race back here for 7th place. Card Attack is kind of being in the middle of VNM and Hopka. Nobody's really getting anywhere closer or further away. They're just staying within each other's DRS, kind of forming a choo-choo train. A DRS train. Mango getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Actually, that reminds me, let's go ahead and see how many warnings people have. So 3 seconds for our P2 and P3, so that basically guarantees Mark 7 to be getting the win here if he just keeps it clean and goes the next 7 laps without making any mistakes. Hopka in P7 with a 3-second time penalty, but so does Card Attack. So actually, VNM is going to be the winner in this situation, as he's going to just get boosted up into 8th place. And he's going to be going up to 7th place, and if he gets anywhere closer to the front of the field, he can even get closer to that. Not closer to that. He can get better positions than that. Hopka is going to be dropping down to, looks like, 9th place, 10th place. 6-second time penalty for Wower and Booby. 9-second time penalty for Georgia and Potato Aim in last and 15th. Mango and Card Attack have 3 seconds on time penalties, but those are in the midfield. They will be interesting to see what happens. VNM getting really close to Card Attack's rear end through that corner there. Wower is looking about making a move here. Doesn't make anything stick. Just getting really close to the rear end there. Looks like someone has no stability around Stowe. Not Stowe. Why can't I remember the names of the corners? I'm not great. 24 seconds from P5 to P4. Well, that's how big of a gap these guys have. P4 is coming up to lapped traffic. And P5 is starting his 21st lap. That is wild. Double A with a purple first sector. Don't know how true that is, but let's continue thinking it is. Double A, 1.5 seconds from Buds. The best winner here, The most places gained is Card Attack. The most places lost is Charger. Mango comes into the pit again, as Charger would have had 5 before this lap. Card Attack is up 8 positions. Actually, Hopka loses 2 positions as it looks like he spun, did he? Yeah, he did. He did spin right before the hairpin corner. Nothing has really changed about this order of 2 cents being 5 seconds ahead of Card Attack being in front of VNM, and VNM being in front of Wower, all within a second of each other, so they are getting DRS. Double A within 1.5 seconds of the next car in front. Buzz 4.0 seconds. Hitch is more than 3 seconds in front of Derek, so even if he does get a penalty or gets 2 penalties, not too worried about it. Three-second time penalty for VNM. Let's see how that affects the time penalties. So, Wower has a 6-second time penalty. Booby has a 6-second time penalty. But everyone from P7 to P10? No. Card Attack and VNM are fighting for position since their penalties will cancel out. Double A got a penalty. Double A has a penalty, so he will need to fight the people in front of him for those positions. And he is only 1.5 seconds from the cars in front. He needs to get that DRS real quick. There's only 4 more laps left, pardon me, from this race. So he needs to get going. As Mark 7 passes Potato Aim, who is being lapped. Not Derek, who is in second place. Yes, it is weird to have 2 Mercedes on the track at the same place, one being lapped, one being in second place. 50.07 basically guarantees his spot in 5th place as he is 27 seconds from the top 4. 2 cents is 2 cents is 8 seconds behind 50.07. Card Attack is just under 5 seconds behind 2 cents. These guys are still going at it for 6th position. 2 cents basically guarantees himself 6th place. They're fighting for 7th position, not 6th position. 2 cents has guaranteed himself 6th position. 50.07 has guaranteed himself 5th position, as he's still 27 seconds behind the top 4. Booby Poppy getting another 3-second time penalty. That is going to be up to 9 seconds now. Candy is actually going to be in the contention for getting 11th place with that. Actually, Mark 7 has lost the lead of the race. He's gone down to P4. He's lost the lead. No, that's the commentator's curse. No. That's not ideal. That's just not ideal. As we're coming up to some battles here. Derek getting pulled along by his teammate getting pulled along by the race leader Derek. Buds is gonna have to be defending from Double A and Mark 7, as Mark 7 is just gonna have to try to get as close to Derek as possible to get that win again. If he gets within 3 seconds of Derek, he can still win. Right now, with penalties applied, he would be getting 3rd place. If he gets close enough to Buds, he will be getting 2nd place. Potato Aim with a 3-second time penalty, getting him up to a total of 12. Mark 7 losing the lead of this race on lap 24 at the start of lap 24. Very unfortunate for him, as he's not getting DRS this lap, but Double A is, and he's going to be making a move past Budweiser. He's going to be looking for a move. Is he going to stick it down the inside? No, he's not. Budweiser goes a little bit wide, but they keep the position. Double A still looking for a move, does not make it stick. as Mark 7 is just chilling behind, getting as close as possible. He is going to be just hoping for these guys to squabble some more so he can get more and more into that lead fight, as Derek has pulled out 4 seconds from Budweiser, and AA has still trying to get past with all the ERS he has. No real contention here. Everyone has very little DRS other than Derek. Derek is now pushing like a madman to get away, as Budweiser taking a very cut line. FL Racer 3-second time penalty. Alright, so on track currently, P1 is Derek, as Hitch has lost the lead of the race on the lap before. Coming out of the second sector, well, coming into the end of the second sector, where we're with another 3-second time penalty on the last straight of the lap before coming into the last lap. Mark 7 actually gets a penalty, so he's going to have to fight these guys for position. Whoa, these guys are going to be moving. AA trying to get past now. He's going to be on the inside way faster this time, way more alongside, as AA is just really confident under braking, and he's fully past. Hitch is trying to make a move as well on Bud's there, and he looks like they're still side by side, but he has the inside for this corner, and they're still side by side, and no, they're not. Mark 7 Hitch gets the position, as Derek is 6 seconds in front of Hitch now. He's just draining his battery on this last lap of the race. Last lap of the race, it looks like Hitch is going to be getting DRS. AA is not going to be getting DRS, and he's just going to be hoping to get as much slipstream as possible. Card Attack VNM loses position to Card Attack. I thought he got in front of him there. And let's see what else is going down. Booby Poppy doesn't look like he's going to be making too many moves. But for the lead, for the second place of the race, it is AA 5 seconds behind Derek, 2/10 in front of Mark 7. They're going to be getting DRS here. He's going to be draining the battery. Who has more battery? Looks like maybe Mark 7 has more battery, as he's going to be defending really badly down the inside, and he's going to go out the outside. Is he going to be able to stick it down the outside? He is, but he is still around the outside. AA keeping it around the outside. Oh, getting a little bit glitchy on the broadcast review, but AA is going to keep the position. Mark 7's going to get P3, Bud's P4. What happened there at the end, I do not know. Potato Aim crosses the line to get checkered, and so does Mango. Potato Aim finishing last place, Mango finishing 15th. But the story we want to hear is P1 Derek winning the race from Hitch, who was leading this race for a very long time. Very dominant performance from Hitch. AA P2, 6 seconds behind. Mark 7 only a 10th and a bit behind AA. Bud's right behind him. 15:07 crosses the line. P5. Bud's P4. That was a very good race. Maybe not so much for the racing part, but good race regardless. No real incidents. 2 cents P6. Card Attack P7. VNM P8. Warrior P9. Hopka is going to be crossing the line now for P10. And he had 6 seconds of penalties to be counted in for. Booby Poppy has, I think, 12 seconds of penalties, as he's glitching out very badly. Candy gets 11th place. Booby Poppy gets 12th place. Georgia is coming across the line now, finishing 13th place. FL Racer is coming across the last stretch now to be the last person to take the checkered flag. And that's going to be the race, you guys. Alright, let's run down the top 10 who is getting points one more time. Derek P1, leading from AA. Mark 7 Hitch in P3. Budweiser 420 in P4. 15:07 in P5. 2 cents in P6, Cartatech in P7, V&M in P8, Wower in P9, and Hopka in P10. Then that's rounding out our top 10 finishes from this race. They will all be getting juicy points for the Constructors and Drivers' Championship, as there's all still to play for in this early middle point of the season, kind of. It's only round 9. But that was a very fun race. No doubt about it. Derek, very deserving winner. He was leading this race from the start. He's now leading this race from the end. And that is how it is. Mark 7 made a mistake. He spun around. He lost the lead of this race. He probably should have been the person to win it on those newer medium tires. He should have had the better grip. He was way out in front. But that's not how it went out, did it? Derek, P1. Congratulations to you, big man. You deserve that win. Double A, P2, and Mark 7, P3. Congratulations to everyone in this race. And congratulations to our podium there. Well deserved, everyone. All right. Well, that is going to be the end of the stream. Actually, let's go back to this real quick so y'all can see everyone's finishing order. There you go. And I don't know why I'm here, but I'm there. Everyone there is getting a good load of points. Actually, since it was a sprint weekend, Derek is going to get 32 points, Double A 26 points, Mark 7 Hitch 22 points, Buds 17 points, 50 and 07 14 points, and on and on. But that is actually going to be the end of this stream, since everything's already done. You guys can go ahead and check out the standings before the update now on the website. If you want to check them out after the update, you all will have to wait a couple of days for that, or probably until next week before we race on, I don't know what track we're racing on. That's probably something good to know. So next week is going to be Hungary, and it's going to be mixed conditions. Ooh, that's going to be fun. So watch for the updated standings in a couple of days. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of y'all's night, and be safe.